till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alright lads, how's everybody doing? Long time no see on the old Genshin, doing some actual important stuff. Hopefully the screen is up and everything is working as it should. Jacob, welcome in. How you doing? Mart is daar, Tivolle. Yugioh, Solenoid, how are you doing, mate? Glad to see you here. I had a little bit of a plan that I was going to be playing some GeoGuessr because the GeoGuessr short has been going absolutely wild. But also at the same time, I wanted to play some Yu-Gi-Oh and maybe save up for when exactly I'm going to go play GeoGuessr because of all the old good clips and the win streak and the gold division and everything. But once I start one game, I have to finish all 20 of them. So I'm thinking if I'm actually going to start it today or not going to start it today. I don't think that it's the best idea, but I mean, you never know.
Hello.
You're right, mate. How are you today?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good. I was expecting a little bit of a longer thing going on today when I saw all the cash and stuff going around. But I'm glad that it ended as early as it did. Otherwise, I would have been fucking dead till Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird switching on Genshin and not having a welcome. That's so weird. Alright, let's go for Novilet's thing. The weekly, I'm not planning on going for the weekly in Genshin because the weekly in Honkai is well, I have automatic attacks, right? So it's not as quick as a normal domain, but it's basically the sort of in Genshin. I need to, if I were to be killing like Raiden or somebody who I have problems with, it would be taking me a long time. I
Yeah,
would
but
be
I could help.
I'd be fucking failing and shit. Like if I went against Ace Daha, I couldn't kill Ace Daha even if I fucking tried.
But you have me. I can help you. I've
Yeah, but I
soloed it
didn't plan
before.
on doing the weeklies in the first place. But now that you say it like that, can you go and oh, you can take Ace Daha and shit with me, can you? Interesting.
Shine down, everybody.
I've done it with you before. Your dad
I
did.
know, I know. Now, Genshin is so like quick, leaving my memory banks with all from what I remember. I've been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, like even with my mates and everything for so long, and one of my mates is like thinking to maybe start playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, well, great, finally, something. He doesn't like the kind of anime themed, like how everybody thinks that Genshin and Honkai is, you know, just about like being like a hentai or something, and not actually about the gameplay. But with Yu-Gi-Oh, some people didn't see the anime part of it because they didn't see the anime and they just saw a board game that looked like something that they know. So I might get some new players that never played or saw Yu-Gi-Oh to play it, which is always good.
Yeah, you won't be the new person on the game.
Exactly, exactly. And also because these people haven't seen the anime.
Yeah,
It's also like I know that the game is so much different than the anime, like so different with all the
yeah,
fucking summonings in one. But somebody that hasn't seen it from the beginning won't even know like the difference between attack mode, defense mode, and the complete utter basics. So that's one thing where I'm
yeah.
thinking, oh my god, am I gonna have enough like nerves to be explaining everything from the beginning? Whilst if I were to be explaining it to somebody, that watched all the anime but hasn't played, you at least could skip like the basics, right?
Yeah, you'd know about tribute,
Yeah, exactly.
fusion.
Tribute and all of that. So people that would just start from beginning and not seen the anime, that knowledge is gonna be missing a little bit. But at least I'm gonna be getting some of my mates to be playing something that I play on stream because having like five mates and not having a single one playing either one of your games otherwise means that you have bad mates or you're playing something shit.
Yeah.
Oh, second one, let's go. Am I gonna get lucky? Am I? And is double death exactly my fucking favorite.
Isn't it everyone's?
Now one day they're gonna make a character that scales from defense, and I'm gonna commit suicide because those were always the items. Like 90% of the items I put into the scam box were double death items.
They're already three characters. You know.
Really?
Yeah, Ito.
Oh, yeah, one, and that's all I know.
Shines eternal.
One more time.
Noel. Noel.
Oh, I know Noel, of course, but I didn't know that, or at least I forgot it.
And then I think they started scaling. Albedo also scales off defense.
Should have maybe known that, but I wouldn't have known about Noel. That just fell out of my memory. I thought she scales off attack, so I was completely off.
I think Chiori does it as well, but she also scales off attack.
But what happened? Why am I not full screen? Oh, now I am. Okay. So how much should I like leave myself with? I forgot the fucking name. With Risen. Should I like if I'm gonna be going against? I would need the crown, and then I would need the hand from Raiden. So the crown from or the hand from Raiden, that's like needed almost all the time for me. So I think that's definitely on the list as number one. And if I'm going to be doing one, I should already do two of them because if it's 30, I'm going to be left with 10 resin and I'm not going to go on Genshin again. So I'm going to leave myself with 60 and go for two weekly bosses. That's the plan. And in Honkai, I'm going to kill probably all three, but it should be very quick because of the auto attacks. Alright, three more. Let's go. Oh yeah, and the last stream that we did together was indeed the most viewed in watch time. And my
Yeah,
yeah.
I was even back watching it myself once. Even then, that's like you still had like 19 more people, maybe even 100.
Everybody stand.
Yeah, that's total views though, so it's not exactly, you know, the complete watch time. The watch time per minute is what is the stats to get for monetization easier, I think. Especially if like I'm used to like streaming, then I think that it's easier to get watch time per minute than if I were to be uploading shorts or something, then that's like 20 seconds of watch time per person if the short is 20 seconds long, which is, you know, I need 10,000 hours. And 10,000 hours in a month or 5 million fucking views on shorts, you know. The watch time I think is definitely easier. And also it goes hand in hand with the real monetization going watch time and views at the same time.
There's another thing you can do with your friends. You could start a mini series. This is like teaching Yu-Gi-Oh noobs modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. But I don't think that I'm made for that.
Oh, I'm always there to help.
I actually told him about you that we play a lot, and that if we would be like in a call and I'd be streaming or something, that if there were to be somebody to have enough nerves to be explaining stuff, me, I'm not the best person for that because I don't have good knowledge of the game, and I don't know some of the shit myself. So I'm struggling with some of the cards and shit myself, but the thing that I do have is that I watched the build up and how everything is supposed to be used, and that's something which I wouldn't even know how to like explain because I would just assume automatically that everybody has seen at least like some bits of the anime and that's where they came to the game from. Because unless you've seen the anime, there's not really much of a reason why somebody would play Yu-Gi-Oh! Important to like other games, right? Unless you're playing it with a mate. So I don't know how I would explain all of the beginnings with all of the summonings and shit when I'm having problems with that myself. And
I remember when I was teaching you how to see summoning stuff.
Exactly. And with each anime you have different summonings and shit, so I don't think that I would be the best for this teaching in general because I haven't seen all the animes, I haven't seen all the summonings, and I'm not the best at this game.
Yeah.
But also you can also like find a good way of like finding what deck you would like by watching the anime, so that's definitely one little bit of a disadvantage that could possibly happen. Not like what would you, so somebody that hasn't seen the anime whatsoever and doesn't have a favorite from any summonings, you know, because if you've watched loads of, like I've watched loads of GX, so if you watch loads of GX, automatically pendulum summons and all of this comes a little bit slower to mind, you know. But if somebody that hasn't seen it at all and is just learning it as a game from reading it from cards, I think that, you know, that there's not going to be any bias towards, you know, going for these summons or these summons from the bias of the anime being of the summon, so he could just go for, let's say, pendulum summons or something that I haven't seen or haven't ever done because it's not in my system yet, and he could just start by learning the more difficult ways of summonings that are later in the anime and could be good. Maybe that it would take me much longer to learn it that way, but he maybe wouldn't.
It takes some. I think that pendulum song would take a little longer, just because, like, there's more stuff that's on the card.
Then Xyz, that would probably be the best.
Yeah, I think Exceeds would be the easiest, because all you really have to remember is, okay, I see like 5 stars, so I need a few 5 stars to make it.
Okay, I'm
Whereas,
I'm I'm, start, I'm starting with the dailies. If you want to log in, or if you could log in or join
yeah,
me, then
I'm just
I'll
coming
start.
over.
I'll start with the dailies. With the auto attacks on Honkai, the dailies just feel so long in Genshin.
But what was I going to say? I think technically for a new player, synchro would be the most complicated.
I agree.
Born to oblivion.
Maybe pendulum summons would. Um, I mean, the easiest to teach somebody starting from the beginning would just be normal fusions. But while somebody wouldn't know anything around it, just to teach him something that is a little bit more complicated, maybe then falling back on this would be a little bit easier.
Because you see, the thing is, right? Not only do you have to have other cards, but like you have to add things like tuners and stuff.
That's
So
true.
like,
That's
yeah,
true. And
so
I've seen the anime and don't remember almost nothing from it of which students should be like what. So a new player would have it even worse. Fuck me. What are these?
most
Oh, here they are. Yeah.
There is no escape.
most tuner cards, like most synchro cards, don't need a specific tuner, but there are a few that do. So
Fuck me. There's a fucking pyro one, so I have to wait until I get my with Raiden. uh, 1E every fucking.
Pyro
There
card.
is no escape. Transfixed.
Oh yeah. That's it. Wait, I'll
Illusion shattered.
come on. 300 fucking ER, and this is the result.
Shine down. Insolent.
Oh, shit! I'm dead.
Sometimes has a breed, it's
I didn't. I wasn't fucking looking at the health.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, Raiden died again. At least I got one little hit in before. Thank God for that. Fucking hell.
Off we go.
Oh, why am I taking so much damage from this shit? Alright, I'm going here next to the heal as well. And I did message you that I want
Although,
to
to be fair,
that I
when we're
would want
teaching
to.
them, we're going to start with slower decks. Obviously, like
So
we
with
don't
what
want to
deck?
start
So
them off by
what deck would you start
20
with?
monsters at once, like you do with your cyber deck, or me with my Phantom Knights.
So what deck would you think would be the best to start with?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me? Ooh. Can you hear me now, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
I thought that it was a little bit weird that that you didn't that you didn't reply to, and then I looked at for some reason my microphone was not registering, so I just restarted it. What deck would you recommend then as a good first one
Hmm.
and the easy one as well?
Easy one.
Easy, but also for starter players to also understand at least a little bit.
Around about like basic mechanics. Like I said, we want to start them off with slower, like I was saying during the thing. I was saying that we should start them off with slower decks,
There is no
so that
escape.
like they don't have to deal with like 20 summonings all.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that would just be enough. Like just the way we do it would probably go over their head. But I do actually think, unironically, that Red Eye would be a good deck. Because like you saw me, I don't summon like 20 times.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
I
just
remember.
the mechanics.
I was like, that auto attack sounded a bit familiar. What was that? And then I realized that you dropped in.
I said that we should start them off with a Red Eye.
With the red eyes deck, yeah, I heard you. I'm thinking how. I'm trying to remember how easy it was, let's say, to not brick up with the red eyes deck, and it wasn't, and it wasn't so often that you would brick up. It would be like you could do loads of summons for other summons and then other summons.
Yeah. But like at the same time, you had to be it had to be like slow enough. Like for example, like you could only do. You did see me sometimes summon like 5 monsters at once.
Yeah.
But that would be very rare. Not something you'd see. Like, even like maybe 1 in every 20 duels.
I'm glad at least that we have at least a little bit of a similar idea. The deck that I thought that would be good to start with was Blue Eyes deck.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
See, I picked Red Eyes because, for one, Red Eyes Fusion is a lot more consistent because you're taking the cards from your deck.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're fine.
But there's no but in the Red Eyes deck you also have more of, in my opinion, for somebody that would be starting from a complete beginning, a little bit more complications with like summons and shit. Like in my extra deck with the Blue Eyes deck, there's one fucking there's one monster, so then it wouldn't be complicated for a certain summon to know like what's going on, except that if you were to start and you were to have, let's say, a deck and you open up the fucking summons and you have like 20 things to summon with in the extra deck and you don't know which one is at that point the correct one. That's like one of the few advantages of the Blue Eyes deck, but also it makes it the big disadvantage at the same time.
Actually, the Blue Eyes has a lot more fusion cards. You just don't have them.
Then why don't I have them in and don't just, craft them?
I don't know why you don't.
Alright, then that's my bad then.
Right? From what I'm saying for my deck, right, is was it the Red Eyes deck? You've only really got 3 fusion cards that you can use. So that's really simple.
Am I gonna start the summer event for Genshin? Not today. If I might be doing something tomorrow, then I might. But at this moment, I want to go through this just to have something for a potential banner, and then pop to Yu-Gi-Oh. But it was Yu-Gi-Oh or GeoGuessr, the one of two in mind for seeing that gets about 90% of views on all the shorts, and that was one of the 2 games that I wanted to play. Then I realized that if I were to go for GeoGuessr, I would want it to be more clip worthy, like so for me to prepare myself, have my webcam on, and not just switch on a stream just for like the sake of having it on. I have to prepare more stuff while that happens. It's the easiest game to farm clips for, or should notice with the knowledge that I have. Yu-Gi-Oh might have been maybe first if I had little bit more knowledge with that, but I think that just GeoGuessr is easy for clips, so I'm not going to be doing many things in Genshin today. Not planning on it, at least. What is the event, Jacob? Anyway, like, what do you get? Is it something that I should be interested in, or just, not? Because if it gives loads of shit, that's different.
All the world
Alright,
holds
I'm going
dear
into
is but a
this
backdrop
bitch.
of constant motion.
No, wait, this is the
I
only one that
stand
I can
before
kill
it,
by myself.
alone
I'm
and
going
unchanging.
for... Fuck me, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna find it from my book. And also, I said that I want to end around, around, let's say, 5 to 6 a.m. I might be ending
Yeah.
earlier than that. At least that's what I'm planning at this moment, because I didn't plan on doing this. My main plan was to get fucking smashed and not do this.
Yeah, but you're a bit too sober, so.
I cannot fuck me. I cannot use quick challenge in co-op mode. I want to
Oh, why are
teleport.
you trying to fight?
Where do I teleport to the Raiden weekly
This is
thing?
no place to loaf around.
Because I don't know actually where it is. I just went.
I know exactly
went
where
there.
Raiden.
What?
I know exactly where the Raiden boss is.
Alright, then take me there. I don't know where it is. I always found it
The
through
world
the
remains
stupid
constant
book.
over the centuries, but human life is like
Oh,
the dew
if
of
you
dawn, or a bubble
did you get
rising through
teleported
water.
directly from the book,
Transitory.
like into the thing?
You mean the book of where I teleport there, or
The book sends you directly into the challenge, does it? Just
yeah?
yeah, that means that you didn't actually unlock it in your world.
Oh, alright. Change of plan. Let's just kill. Let's just kill. Let's just kill. Let's just kill this bitch and then go for Ace the Heart, and that's good enough. I don't kill any weeklies anyway, so it's still better than nothing.
Yeah, but you could just come to my world and I could still get the point. Because I do have her unlocked.
This is no place to loaf around.
Alright. Wait, so if I go here, then we just go, right? Alright, let's just finish the sooner I finish with Genshin, the sooner I pop onto Yu-Gi-Oh, the sooner I get my Yu-Gi-Oh out of my system, the sooner I can go to sleep.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
You wanna fight the ice and fire one?
I want to fire this Nikama Mino or whatever it's called. And then the next one would be Ace the Heart. This one I like. I'm not that I have a big problem with this one. This is probably the only one that I can do mostly on the first try. But Raiden is Raiden, sometimes I just do it so easily, and sometimes I just fuck it up so much.
Tastes the same as I remember.
Yeah.
And Ace the Heart is just absolutely a no-go for me. I probably haven't ever finished it by myself.
Oh.
It's a little bit disappointing.
While we're doing these, I'm having my phone charging up properly for the Yugioh.
Alright. That's a good tactic. Love to hear it. I need to. That you're taking your Yu-Gi-Oh seriously.
Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Oh, I haven't even gone. I haven't even went through the thing.
Torn to oblivion. Into the frozen void.
Boom! Right, losing life points. Yes. No, I'm not. Wait, did I just say life points?
Going in.
Maybe. I will
Stabilize.
It needs to be the small fiery little bastards and then attack it right. Oh, there it is.
Shine down.
Wait, was it just next to me? Oh, it was.
There it is.
Well, I'm missing just a little bit from my ult. Come on, give me it. I just got it. Quick ult!
Everybody stand back! Now you shall perish!
Man, that lost so long with novellas. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Oh, what? She's fucking. I got an insta kill on Raiden, man. It's not the first time. Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Couldn't break.
Something just fell on the fucking ground.
So, fiery tornado. She can't be hurt.
Fuck me. That was that's it.
Embrace your ceiling.
My bottle of water that I had behind the laptop fell on the ground, and how I have headphones, I just heard the bang. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? When last time there was a bird that crashed into my open window. It was like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Everywhere is dark, and like boom in the fucking window as a half dead bird is fucking hell. So I thought that the same thing just happened. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay.
Very fast, isn't it?
Nah, did I get something? I usually don't get good items from the at least. At least I got what I came here for in the first place. Next should be Azaha. And then I'm gonna end Le Genshin and pop quickly into Le Honkai.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Am I correct when going here, or am I going one next to it?
I'm going to the area directly. So you'll... Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yes.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Hopefully there's not like any extreme events going on in Honkai, because the amounts of free J's and stuff that they're giving away lately, and it's insane. And when that happens, it's just nothing that you can do for like a free 2,400 and something.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Shine down! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Your Zhongli is C2? No.
Let's light it up!
I'm C0.
Off we go!
I'm gonna die.
This is just my...
I went there like a fucking idiot as well. C0, I thought that they should share shields until I died.
You witness your reckoning.
And I thought that you share shields with C1, so I went for Zhongli C1 and never used him.
There's no escape!
C0.
Ouch.
Insolent.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
So I'm fine.
Ult! I'm not dead yet. I'm dead.
Curse.
Not dead yet.
Alright, now I'm just spectating your performance, which I think that has happened every single time that I've went here with somebody. I just ended up fucking dying and then just looking at them from the dead body and just be like, alright, I'll wait then. Every time.
Experiencing eon of suffering. Solidify.
Nice. I've done all the work, of course. For the 4 people that just came in, I did all the work, of course. Alright, that's crap. Alright, now is the time to el finito le Genshin.
Don't forget to claim your dailies.
I'm gonna have to, you know,
Yeah, I know.
1p. Hopefully I wouldn't forget about the dailies when it was probably the only thing I went here for, but the possibility is always.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just I'm going finito, and I'll just like, well, you want that. Because once we
It
start
wouldn't be the first time or the last.
Hmm?
Ooh, let's just to see my giant level that I have in the battle pass in Genshin. What level do you have in your battle pass in Genshin?
My battle pass is at 28 right now.
I'm
Astra
at 2.
Agasop. Thank you for
You're well on your way.
add Astra.
And in Honkai Ways usually like the same. I think I might already have like finished it. Oh, extra ones for the dailies. Maybe level 3 now. Okay, still not level 3. Okay, let's change the game in the title to Honkai.
You're high up. Everyone can hear your voice.
Honkai. Alright, Honkai Star Rail.
I've almost enough primos to get me Yana.
How much do you have?
Right now I've 1,300, but like I've got another 10 days and higher event to get, like 2 events to get through, so it'll be
And your
fine.
last 50-50 was a hit. Are you on your 50-50 or not?
I'm on my 50-50.
I am nowhere near. I'm not gonna lie. And I think that I actually wanted Yelan for the fast speed and exploration and shit because I don't actually know anything more. But I wouldn't be even close. Just
She is amazing for like moving around places fast. That's how I usually used her when I first got her. But she's also great for combat stuff as well. Obviously she's nowhere on the level of Nouvelles, but still like up there with characters like Raiden.
so nice. Just auto attack and letting it go. It's just so good.
Yeah, just set it on and then just leave it to do whatever you want to do.
It's just so much. It reminds me so much more. I don't know why, and I've said it many times, but Honkai for some reason has always reminded me about Yugioh, because you wait for the other person's turn, and there's not a skill issue. It's just numbers. So what I kind of see in my stupid head is all of like my side with like attack points and shit, and on the other side it has more or less. And that's how I look at it, because it's especially with the auto attacks. If I'm gonna be killing a certain boss with the auto attacks and I just can't beat him and I can't get close, if I'm gonna have another try, that doesn't mean that I'm going to get closer. You know, I'm still gonna have very much similar ending. But in Genshin, one time you could do it in half a minute. Second time you could fuck up. Next time you do it first. It's like it is loads of skill and not enough numbers required for somebody who is, well, not good and slow at the game.
Yeah.
In lunar flame.
Maybe if I'm gonna do a boss, should I go through this a little bit faster? Because I'm also
I should
thinking
tell you that your screen is black.
oh, cheers for that. I'm a fucking idiot. And I've already gone through like the whole first domain or the first calyx. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, cheers, Jacob. Cheers, lads. I'm a fucking idiot.
Your end approaches.
Okay.
And we have it on now.
Nah, that's an awful delay. I've also
Yeah.
I looked a little bit into the settings of the delay, and from what it said that the mistake might actually be in something completely different, and it's that the quality or like the speed of quality isn't high enough, that I should have a little bit more kilobytes per second in the settings, that it could be much faster, and that's why it doesn't go up. But usually what it says that the reason is they should put the quality too high, right? So now I'm in a little bit of a pickle that I don't know like, which one to put there, and I don't want to fuck up the settings so then I can't stream at all.
Too little. Failed to send you. Savor it for me. Bloom.
Here is thunder.
Failed to send you.
Maybe what I'm gonna do is, am I gonna do it like
Oh, yeah, I was dueling someone last night, right?
yeah.
And the guy, like, I was playing the cyber deck, right? And he negated literally everything I was doing. Every time I put a card down, I was like, I'm negating this, I'm negating that. I negated the fact that the duel started in the first place.
Yeah, that's the worst to play against these millions of fucking traps and spells for negation.
Wasn't even. He only had like 2 traps, but like I swear he negated me like 4 or 5 times in a single turn. Now, are you fucking serious?
Failed to send you.
And of course, he was still playing like one of those summon spam decks. So I was dealing with like 4 monsters on the field, and like he wasn't even sacrificing any of them to do that. It was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't do anything. And I started with a pretty good hand too.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
I had 2 lightning storms on my first turn, and that was the second turn for 2 of them. And I had enough to make I could have made a power bond cyber twin dragon.
That's one of my favorites. I love that.
Yeah, but like he was just like, oh, you summon this monster, off it goes. You played this spell card, negate. It was like I played 3 spells and he negated all of them.
That's shit. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, and I was just like, are you? And I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
And what deck was he playing? Something that I maybe would know.
Salamangreat.
Your end approaches.
Which one?
Salamangreat.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it
Savor
does.
it for me.
It's a link deck. Another thing you don't know.
Another thing I don't know exactly.
The only thing you know is Seeker.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Isn't there? Wait, I think I know 2. There's still one Blue Eyes Link. Oh no, there isn't. I tried to get the Link Blue Eyes and then it didn't exist for me. The Blue Eyes Link Dragon.
Yeah, you can find it. I'm not even sure if it's technically on Master Duel yet. I'm not sure.
Well, Germani said that it was introduced into Master Duel. I don't think that he took it from, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But he did sound pretty
Sure.
pretty sure that it's going to be, and it wasn't.
Failed to send you.
Yeah.
Here is thunder.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
One great monster is Prosadia avramax, but you would have a lot of difficulty getting that out.
Conflict is pitiless.
One thing I know that you wouldn't know about link cards, right? If you have like a link 4 card, right?
Yeah.
Then you have to sacrifice you have to sacrifice 4 monsters to summon it. It doesn't matter what else it says, you have to sacrifice 4 monsters. But, right? Let's say you have like a link 2, like Seeker, right?
Yeah.
If you get rid of 2 link 2s, then that will let you bring out a link 4.
So it's like the way of summoning that I wanted to see and didn't happen. Like when you have a fucking, like when I had, a blue eyes and a jet dragon in my hand, I couldn't sacrifice the blue eyes for a jet dragon when the stars were the same. So this kind of sounds like the option of how to do that.
Well, I said 2, but like it could just as easily be a 3 and a 1.
Okay, I'm going on Yu-Gi-Oh. I have a plan of what I'm going to do,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a little bit different than what I was planning and what I told you in the first place. I had a little bit of a stinking feeling that this could happen, but I was hoping that it wouldn't, but I think it will.
Life is as ephemeral as
I'm
dew on a
going
leaf.
to not go back to town, but go back to where certain things were supposed to be continuing with certain people, and that's when I kind of like left. I didn't see any big future or something going on with what was happening, but it looks like that it is, and that I dodged the fucking hellhole of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would maybe like leave in, well, soon-ish, and then come back and otherwise continue or do something for tomorrow's stream to have at least
Life is as
something, since
ephemeral as dew on a
since
leaf,
I'm getting
and
closer
full of
to
worthless
the
dreams.
monetization more than ever, and I think that would be one of the options. And especially it's not so far away. I could be back in maybe 2 hours. Normally, or if I was on Twitch, I would just switch on like a Yu-Gi-Oh that I had played in the
Life is
background
as
and just play
ephemeral
it,
as
and then
dew on a
just come
leaf,
back at
and
what
full of
time it would be
worthless
needed, and
strife.
then on the camera and everything, it would just make more sense
Yeah.
from how I did it in the past. So like this, it would have to be, to switch it off and then switch it back on again.
Yeah.
Because once it's on, it's easier to just jump on and continue and do something. So that's why I probably streamed every day, even if Yu-Gi-Oh was played. But once the stream, you have to like start from the beginning again. I'm like, oh, do I actually start it now? Do I not start it now? If it would just be on, I wouldn't be having any like thoughts like this at all. All right,
Mm.
let's change the game to Master Duel. Very cool, very, very, very quick today. I'm not even in an hour of streaming, or not even in like an hour and a half of being back,
Life is
and
as ephemeral
they're
as dew
already
on a
fucking
leaf,
getting me back.
and
It's a
full of worthless
classic. I
strife.
had the feeling that it's going to happen like this, that I'm going to get baited, and that I'm going to not even like get baited, going to just accept the bait.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm switching this off. Hopefully, I'm not gonna fuck up with the screen. I have OBS ready.
Don't worry, I'll watch the screen. I'll tell you.
No, I'm in OBS this time, so I should know. But oh, it's not coming on. Oh no, there's something on Steam. Okay. And screen should be... Yes, it's on. Oh, I put both screens on Yugioh, so even if I... Oh. I thought that I left it on the prepare screen and I had it on the whole time, so it didn't matter at all. Lol.
Yeah. You see it now.
90 megabytes will be up. Let us go. Okay. If I'm gonna be leaving soon, and I would come back in 2 or 3 hours, you're probably going to be already dead, right?
Like, sleep?
Yeah.
Nah, I got a few things to do. I'm just gonna do one thing in the game. It'll only take me about 2 minutes, and then we can kick in because, like, I have like in some of the games I play, like, there's this kind of tournament thing, like, you know, raid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I had a lot of energy, and I was just like, oh, okay. So what I'm doing right now is basically I'm using up some of the energy so that it doesn't max out while we duel.
Understood.
So while you're gone for the 2 hours, I'll just like play a bit of raid, and then I'll read something because I read a lot.
If it's counted to be reading all of the world's political situations on Twitter, then I also read a lot.
That's not what I read.
Yeah, I'm sure that was. Well, Twitter, man, is so good. Thanks to Elon and everybody going on there. I wouldn't like think of any other app that's better now. But on the second side as well, just going on there, and if something happens in any politics in America, it's absolutely overfilled everywhere, and you just can't look at anything else.
Nothing else exists but America.
Okay, I'm thinking, like, if I prepare the deck, or should I just duel? That's what I'm thinking, and then maybe prepare the deck when I know that there's nothing going to be catching me time-wise, to just have more time with it.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a bit of the deck, or?
I think let's just duel, and when I get back, I think that it would be time for more building instead of playing, and then maybe playing with what's built.
Yeah.
I don't think that if something is going to happen that could be good clip-wise, or that could be good for people staying in, then I think that I should be concentrating on one or the other, because usually when I do two stuff like this at the same time, I fuck up both.
That's why people focus one or the other.
Okay, time is going down faster than plans. So it was just so that I have like half an hour to get there. Thank God that it's not far away. I think that we're gonna just do like 1 or 2 duels, and then I'm off for some time, and then I'll hopefully come back ASAP.
Okay.
Wait, then why don't we play Cyberdeck versus Cyberdeck?
Again, I don't actually own a
Cyberdeck.
Cyberdeck.
I forgot. My bad. Brain is slow.
Yeah, I'm always using the loaner one. I mean, it's a good deck, like when you're the one that you can get loaned to you. Alright, I'm throwing on Master Duel now.
Like, I've seen something that people do to boost the watch time and shit. They put on the live analytics of how many subscribers they have, and then they have the stream called live count of my subscribers, and then they just, you know, let it run.
Wow.
But I'm thinking, like, if I did that, it would just be one step closer to what I was doing on Twitch, and if I get too used to it, then maybe it would end up not being so good for me. But also maybe it would end up on the numbers that I would want them to end up finally.
I'm getting more login points anyway. I've got the new pack thing.
Which is
I don't want to drop that now.
new things in the shop.
I gotta draw the pack because it won't be quiet otherwise. See what it gives me.
One free pulls. I'm doing the same. Stardust Dragon.
I've got a Raid Raptor, one of the Voiceless Voice, Ice Barrier,
I have an ultra rare.
another Voiceless Voice card. Yeah, these are barriers and Voiceless Voice anyway.
Alright, so I do have a Stardust Dragon, and I have a Salomon Great Almirage. I don't know what that is.
Bryonic, the magical ice dragon.
Yeah, that's the
one.
that's the one.
That's certainly not Stardust anyway.
Yeah, nice little ultra rare. Alright, next one. One free pack. Let's go. Boom.
Our deck is completely changed.
Alright, this second pack was absolutely rubbish. Next, that is 2. Alright, that was it. There's only 2 packs, right?
Yeah, I only got one. But I can see. I'm gonna start the dual room.
Dual room. Answer. A good tactic, what I also used to do when I had to go for a few hours, was that I just put on marbles. I put on a timer of, let's say, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, and the title of the stream would be that I would start the marbles when the timer hit 0, and just leave it there and see how many people get in. Alright, do you have the dual room number?
149
Mm-hmm.
744.
It's loading a little bit too long for my liking. Oh, a Windows update. Oh shit, I hate when this happens. My laptop is, when there's any kind of update on anything, then my laptop just makes everything fucking slow until it's updated. Even if it's the smallest thing, I know that he has a fucking brain and he's attacking me. It's like, no, update this, don't fucking do something without it. I'm gonna make your shit fucking slower. And just everything goes to shit. Ay. Alright.
Alright.
Let's win this.
Admire your confidence, as ill-founded as it may be.
I just hope that I am going to be a little bit more capable than last time.
Yeah.
But oh,
Consistency is ridiculous.
interesting hand.
Yeah, I have an okay hand too. It all depends on what I draw next.
I'm not. I'm actually like it looked okay, but it doesn't look okay anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm my turn.
Oh, that's just what I needed. Perfect. My entire hand. How could I possibly lose?
I'm gonna attack.
I will give you one thing to tell you. Just don't use Maxi.
I'm reading the effect. Can't be normal summons. Cannot attack if you control any other monster. I shouldn't have put. I could have just fucking left him in my hand. Oh, I forgot about that completely. I thought he's dead.
Yeah, you complete. Yeah. The only reason you managed to beat me that one time with the Cyber deck. Like that.
That's a very good unexpected face down to have. That when you attack, then everything pops up, and at least now I have a little bit of a tactic that I could do with him because I never used to properly use him. Not much I can do.
I got a bad starter hand.
I thought that I had a good hand until, in reality, I thought I saw what I could do with it, and not anything good for my classical cancer tactic of chaining everything.
Yeah. And now I can actually do something.
Okay. Hopefully, at least one good card is gonna come and help me.
You're only gonna get one, so you better.
I thought that was gonna be the case if I do it, but I had to, because I also don't want to just leave you too many hands to prepare. Ooh, okay.
You get a good card.
I was expecting to get a bad card, so that's something that I cannot use whatsoever. So this possibly could be used. Definitely not the worst card that I could have gotten. Oh shit. Okay.
I have
This is
two
good.
level 1s in my hand that were absolutely worthless right now.
I have a little bit of a
It's
different
long
problem.
down. First, I'm gonna place this card. Actually, I'll see what I can grab first. After all, I might have something good in my deck.
Like that isn't the case most of the time that you have something good in your deck waiting.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm trying to see if I can get what I want. And while it's not precisely what I want, it's good enough. So I'll grab this guy.
Oh, interesting. I was expecting something different.
You were expecting a second Galaxy Karibo?
To be honest, yeah. Level 8 was selected. Doesn't look good for me.
Yeah.
I'll take a nice 3.5k.
Will you though?
Instead of waiting for another situation to not be able to use it, and then just use it for a survival of 2k. Wait, what did you just do?
Seeing if remember how Magic Cylinder got cancelled last time when I did that? I'm seeing if it works here too.
And it worked, didn't it?
Worked.
But if I do it in the other time, maybe I'm gonna use this. Let's see. Will I get outfucked on both of them or not?
No. Presumably just one of them. That'll do. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Besides, you still have to do enough damage to get rid of the rest of my life points.
I need to fucking get something to summon. Thank God for that. Wow, okay. But I can't properly use this, can I? Ay, caramba. Okay, fuck it. Let's do it like this.
Really? By the way, if I do pull the hole, remove it from the
I'm an
field,
idiot.
wouldn't matter. Even if you did, like, you know, if I removed it from play, it would have lost its immunity anyway.
But at least I could have had two fuckers to defend myself with.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get thrown away and I'm gonna lose the rest of my life points. I can already see the mathematics going against me. I can't win. Can I destroy this piece of shit? I don't think I can.
Don't worry, of course you can't. What? Yeah, I will do this.
I'm thinking about my plan, how I'm going to do everything. Because also, if I stay there, I don't want to like say that I'm 100% going to come back at a certain time where I'm going towards a massive drunk crowd where everything is very unexpected. What could happen next? So I'm not planning on being there for a long time, but I definitely want to get over there. So I'm thinking, like, if I because I don't want to also, if it's like late like this and I talk to you that I'm gonna be back at a certain time and I come back 2 hours later when it's already this late, that is different than if I were to start somewhere nice, somewhere in like, I don't know, if I said 3 p.m. and I start at 4:30 p.m. it's not such big of a difference, but saying that I'm gonna be back at like 6 in the morning and still haven't gone to sleep, and then coming back at like 9 or something, and then dying off, and somebody would be like waiting for me, I would feel bad than if I would just die off. And I don't want to say that something is gonna be 100%, because that's what I did with the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments and shit, and then a similar situation like this happened and I was absolutely fucking dead for a long time. So I don't want to. I would like to be home earlier, and if I will pop on and do in a slower like tempo. Do like what the day would be good to do. Also for the viewers during the day, because I've been streaming for this time and not Asia time lately. But I could just come back in like an hour and a half and be back early, but the way I'm seeing things, I don't think that that's going to happen. Oh fuck, well that was it. That was just the fucking nail in the fucking coffin right there. Fuck me. This is the end. Oh, 6-9. I was expecting like fucking, well, way more. Usually it pops up to like 12k or something. Magic Magic Cylinder, go and win! You joking?
Yeah, I know.
There's something inside of me, man, especially because I was drinking. I'm thinking like, I would just leave some Yu-Gi-Oh to be played because it's being played through YouTube, right? But then if there's going to be the same copyright rules as if it's just general and it's not only just for Twitch, then that means that technically now, because I'm in the Czech Republic, it would be under European Union rules, and I would be doing something that is technically against the rules, not like last time when technically I was outside of the European Union. But I don't think that I will do it. But every single time I'm here, I have a bigger kind of feeling to do it, to try it out. Because I don't really know the answer. Not many people have just like done it like that. So if they do, they would like get permission for it from like Crunchyroll or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end it now, because the earlier I get there and the earlier I could get going back. Also, one of my mates that said that he would maybe start playing Yu-Gi-Oh, then he is going to be there, and whilst somebody is drunk, it could be easier to get them to just at least switch it on for the first time or look at it, and then it would be easier to get to play in the first place. Clicking on it for the first time and actually trying it is the hardest. Once you do that, then that's the first step done, so I hope that that's at least happens. I'm not gonna be the stupidest person in the game on Discord. For once.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to end stream on OBS.